But, of course, the true measure of an Ohio State coach is how the Buckeyes do against Michigan, who, BJ, is back now here under
Well, we're going to see if they're back. You know, 11 wins a season ago. They win the BCS Bowl down there in the Sugar Bowl. Excellent season. And I just like the fact that they adapted to the talent on that football team. You know, Brady Hoke, he wants to come in and run the ball. He wants to be smash-mouth football, but he didn't have a smash-mouth type of quarterback. He had a quarterback that could really make things happen with his legs, and I think you're going to see the same thing this year in Denard Robinson, although his numbers dipped somewhat. I just don't see him winning 11 ball games again. They're going to be good. They've lost their last 4 to little brother, Michigan State. They got to get over that hurdle. You know, the big one up front is Alabama. Can they go out there and do work against that defensive juggernaut?
Yeah, no question. And the big reason for the turnaround for Michigan was their turnover ratio. I mean, they did a great job creating turnovers, and defensively they played exceedingly better last year than they did the year before. When you look at some of the other teams in the Big Ten, look at Ohio State and what Urban Meyer's got to work with in Braxton Miller. You want to talk about somebody dropping out of the sky from a quarterback for his type of system. I think Ohio State and their improved defense, they played good last year. I think they're going to be extremely good this year. Very experienced, a lot of talent on that side of the ball. When you start to look across the board, the Michigan States, the Ohio States, the Wisconsins, there's a lot of parity there. I think the Big Ten is going to be a year where it's going to be wide open this year.
Well, I got to give my nod to Wisconsin, and I agree. I think Michigan is going to do a great job. You got to worry about their schedule, but if you look at Wisconsin's schedule, they got the best schedule. They, you know, particularly their non-conference schedule.
They don't have any coaches left. Everybody went to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they're going to be fine. You know, Michigan State, they got a great schedule. They open with Boise. It's going to be key with a new quarterback. First game, Boise, and, you know, Boise has a habit of kind of playing pretty well in that first game, so that's going to be tough. But I think Wisconsin's got the best schedule and, you know, and direction to get back to Indianapolis.
And as far as an intriguing team, to me, I look at Nebraska.
Yes.
You know, Taylor Martinez, Burkhead's back at the running back position. We know they can run the ball. Can Martinez cut down on his dang mistakes? Can he be more accurate when they get the play action set up for him? You know, can Bo Pelini kind of adjust his coaching style a little bit? Because this start in the Big Ten hasn't been what everybody expected. Last year, they were the #7 defense in the Big Ten and the #5 offense. It was very un-Nebraska-like, especially when you add all the mistakes they made.
But I'll say this about Nebraska, though, and I told Bo this. I coached Bo when he was at Ohio State, but I said, Bo, you're going to find out that the Big Ten Conference is a little bit tougher than you think.
Right.
And I think they found that out.
Yep.
And you heard what he said. You know, he understands that, and this second year will be a little easier going through.
And, of course, you mentioned the schedules, too. Not everybody, even back when it was the 11 teams, not everybody always played each other. But Michigan and Wisconsin don't meet, at least on the regular season schedule. So
Don't write Penn State off. Don't write Penn State off. That's a pretty good football team.
they are playing with a lot of heart, the guys who stuck around.